Hi guys, so it's video blog time. I wanted to give a quick video blog about political topics and so forth. I don't usually give video blogs, but I thought I would make an exception this time because I get so much backlash for supporting Donald Trump. And, Donald Trump is running for president now, and I always knew that he would eventually if the country started going south because his interests, he has an incentive to make sure that the country is running in the right way because his real estate is mainly based in New York. The ones that he owns are based in the United States, actually. So he has an incentive to make sure that the country is actually going in the right direction and becomes a profitable powerhouse that it was before, and a great place to do business, a great place to make your dreams come true, and so forth. So I like a lot of the things that he's talking about. I don't think he's a racist, and I just want to kind of get into it. Now, also, look at who he's running against, okay? Donald Trump is running against Hillary Clinton, which is from the Clinton political dynasty. I don't want her running because she was a terrible Secretary of State. Realistically, do I think she's going to win? Yes. She's got the backing of George Soros. She's got the backing of Warren Buffett. Why wouldn't she win? She's probably going to win, okay? But I don't want her to because I think that she's unfit to be president. Now, also, we have Dr. Ben Carson on the Republican side. And then we have Carly Fiorina. She's a Republican, and she's actually had experience in the private sector, as well as Dr. Ben Carson when he was a neurosurgeon. He's had experience. These people have had to prove themselves amongst competitors. When you're in the public sector, I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like it's really different. I feel like in the public sector, you don't really have to perform. I know all of you guys in there in the public sector are going to be like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. I'm not talking about police officers. I'm not talking about police officers or government workers with quotas. I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about career politicians that make a lot of their money and a lot of their progress in this world by doing backdoor deals and pretending that they made hundreds of millions of dollars off book sales, which is total bullshit. And that's what a lot of them do. Like, you see Obama's net worth fluctuate, going from not even being a millionaire to all of a sudden over 12 million when he spent time in office. So you're telling me he made all that money off book sales? It's entirely possible, but it's entirely possible with how popular he is, but I highly doubt that Hillary Clinton made the same money off book sales. Come on. So she's not that popular. She's popular, but not that popular. All right. So anyway, I support a lot of the things that Donald Trump is doing. A lot of people say that he's arrogant and he speaks out of turn, but I don't really care at this point. I care about results. I'm all about the economy. I'm all about our country being more powerful, stronger, executing stronger trade deals. And I think that this guy is the guy to get that done. Not just because he's done real estate, but a good example is like with the Woolman Rink. When New York City failed at repairing the Woolman Rink, this guy took it over and he made it a great success. This guy is a builder, and that's exactly what this country needs right now, a builder. A person who knows how to build infrastructure, a person who knows how to negotiate deals, a person who doesn't back down from a fight, and a person who's genuinely interested, or his incentive and his self-interest is tied to the well-being of the country that he's supposed to represent. Because all these elected politicians, they can advance themselves without necessarily advancing the country, and that's not what we want. We've had that already. We've had the Obamas, we've had the Clintons, we've had the Bushes. Let's try something different. Let's try not to get swayed by racist rhetoric and all this bullshit that people try to sway you with. We addressed all the social issues that we needed to with Obama. Now let's get to the economic issues, and let's get to the structural issues. That's what I think, and that's why I'm supporting Donald Trump. A lot of people say, okay, well, what about Bernie Sanders? Bernie Sanders is a socialist, okay? He wants to do socialism. And if you're looking around at the socialist countries, take a look at Venezuela right now. Imploding, absolutely imploding. They have the highest misery index. Take a look right now at what's another? Greece. Take a look at Greece. High debt to GDP ratio, imploding. Everybody's going to the banks, trying to pull their money out. Merchants can't do any business. Is that what you want to live in? How are you going to make a living in a society where you can't make a living, where nobody can buy your products and services, and everybody is priced out of markets, and the only way that you can fix your society is by going to the government? Come on. Who wants to live in a society like that? That's why I don't support socialism or socialists, because I know that within the United States, our politicians are not ethical enough to handle the responsibilities that come with socialism. So that's how I look at these matters, all right? So in any case, I'm not voting for Bernie Sanders. I'm not voting for Hillary Clinton. And on the Republican side, I'm not voting for Rand Paul because he's got no shot. And I'm not voting for any of the other Republicans because they can't beat Trump. They just can't. They don't have his money. They're all bought and paid for, and they just can't beat him. They're trying to pretend like he's a nobody and like he's irrelevant, but he just keeps coming in and, for lack of a better word, keeps trumping them. So it is what it is. I'm voting for Donald Trump. I hope he wins the presidency in 2016. I think he's unlikely to win it, but who knows? I mean, this is the Donald we're talking about. He's definitely surprised haters before, so that's it.